everyone, welcome to Orissa Post Live. This is Baishaki. Let's take a look at today's headlines. The Economic Offence Wing today unearthed a real estate scam and arrested a builder developer in Bhubaneswar for allegedly scamming Rs 15 crore from more than 130 investors. The arrested builder, named Santosh Kumar Rath, works as the additional director of real estate company Mishra Creations Private Limited over the complaint and written allegation by Swadesh Ray Chaudhary of Rasulgarh. The city police took action and registered a case against Rath in the name of giving flats in the company's project Utopia at Chandaka. Odisha 5T Secretary V.K. Pandian today visited Nayagarh to take stock of the developmental situation and visited Jagannath Temple in Ranpur when he faced heavy protest by activists from the opposition parties. The protesters welcomed the secretary with chants of "Go back" in Ranpur and Daspalla. Members of the BJP youth wing protested against Pandian despite heavy rain for making political visits ahead of the general election wearing black badges. A continuous heavy downpour has triggered a landslide at Bayapada Ghat in Malkangiri Thursday, affecting vehicular movement on the route. As the only road connecting more than 19 villages in Nakamundi Gram Panchayat, the villages went remote. More than 3,000 people have been stranded in those villages and they are facing lots of difficulties. Meanwhile, the locals have blamed the administration for negligence over the landslides. A tourist bus overturned on National Highway 16 near the Chhattabar petrol pump in Bhadrak district. While more than 20 people were injured in the incident, 2 were found to be in critical condition. The bus was en route to Nandankanan after Panchalingeswar of Baleswar's visit. The tourists were from West Bengal. Police, firemen and local people rescued the passengers and sent them to the hospital via ambulances. As the video of 2 women being paraded naked in Manipur went viral on social media platform Twitter, the government is facing criticism from various public and private houses. The Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, directed the centre and the state government to apprise the Supreme Court of what action has been taken. If the government does not act, the Supreme Court will, warned the Chief Justice. The Supreme Court of India has referred the Aam Aadmi Party-led Delhi government's request to challenge the centre's ordinance on services to a 5-judge constitution bench. The court was hearing the petition filed by the Delhi government challenging the centre's ordinance that removes services from the control of the city government. The court will upload the order in the evening, indicating the date of the hearing. The Congress Youth and Women's Wing demanded the resignation of Manipur Chief Minister N. Viren Singh over the situation in the northeastern state and the restoration of peace. They also attacked the BJP government at the centre and in the state over their inaction on such heinous crime. Indian Youth Congress activists gathered at Raisina Road and the Mahila Congress demonstrated at the Jantar Mantar. They raised slogans against the state and central governments. At least 13 people were killed and several were trapped after a landslide hit Maharashtra's Raigad district early Thursday morning, affecting around 48 families. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has announced an ex gratia of Rs 5 lakh each for the kin of those who lost their lives in the tragic incident. He also said that the Maharashtra government will bear the cost of treating the injured. Sri Lankan president embarked on a 2-day official visit to India Thursday for talks with the country's top leadership, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to further advance and consolidate bilateral relations. This will be his first visit to India since he was appointed president of the cash-strapped country last year following the ouster of Gotabaya Rajapaksa in a people's uprising in July. The visit comes as the 74-year-old leader marks the first anniversary of his appointment as president. A senior Pentagon official said Thursday that the US is currently working with India on proposals to co-produce extended-range artillery and infantry vehicles to meet his operational requirements along with its border with China. He described the rising tension between the neighboring countries as coercion and harassment by China. The Indian and Chinese troops are locked in an over 3-year-old confrontation over certain friction points in eastern Ladakh. That's all for the headlines. Stay tuned to Orissa Post Live for more such updates.